We all love cute animals. They dominate our social media feeds, make us smile after a long day, and look completely innocent. We see videos of a fluffy sea otter holding hands, a smiling dolphin playing in the waves, or a clumsy penguin waddling across the snow, and our hearts instantly melt. We think they're the sweetest, most wholesome creatures on Earth, but nature has a very dark, deeply ironic sense of humor. Behind those big, sparkly eyes and fluffy coats lies a hidden reality that mainstream documentaries rarely show you. In the brutal world of survival, evolution doesn't care about being wholesome. Being cute is often just the perfect tactical camouflage. Today, we are stripping away the fairy tale filter. We are counting down 5 incredibly adorable animals that are actually secret criminal masterminds, professional neighborhood thieves, and absolute menaces to everyone around them. Get ready, because some of these truths might completely ruin your favorite childhood animals forever. Trust me. By the end of this video, your perception of the animal kingdom will be completely shattered, and you will never look at these creatures the same way again. Meet the brown-headed cowbird, found all across North America. It looks like your average, harmless backyard songbird. It sings beautiful melodies, it eats tiny seeds, and it looks completely polite. But don't let that charming exterior fool you. The cowbird is actually the ultimate calculation-driven, deadbeat parent of the animal kingdom. You see, mother cowbirds absolutely despise the hard work of building nests, incubating eggs, or raising chicks. Instead, they have perfected a brilliant but cruel system that scientists call brood parasitism. The mother cowbird will sit quietly on a tree branch, acting like a spy, watching other bird species build their homes. The very second the host bird leaves its nest to look for food, the cowbird flies in, drops her own egg into the nest, and flies away, never to return. She literally leaves her baby at a complete stranger's doorstep. When the host parents return, they usually don't notice the slight difference in the eggs, so they end up sitting on it. Because cowbird eggs hatch faster than other birds, the giant cowbird chick wakes up first and demands all the food. It will frequently push the host bird's actual biological babies out of the nest or starve them to death. But wait, it gets much worse. What happens if the host parents notice the trick and bravely throw the cowbird egg out? Well, that is when the cowbird mafia steps in. Wildlife biologists discovered that adult cowbirds actually monitor the nests they target. If they see their egg was rejected, they will return in a fit of rage and completely destroy the host bird's nest, breaking all their remaining eggs as retaliation. It is a literal protection racket in the avian world. Accept the baby or lose your house. Next up is the slow loris. With their massive, soulful eyes, tiny noses, and incredibly slow, shy movements, they look like real-life plush toys brought to life. A few years ago, videos of these primates raising their tiny arms over their heads while being tickled went viral across the globe, making millions of people want one as a pet. But there is a terrifying reason why you should never try to hug or handle a wild one. The slow loris is actually the only venomous primate on the entire planet, but their venom doesn't come from fangs like a snake, and it isn't produced in their mouth. It is way weirder and much more unsettling. They have a special secret gland hidden inside the skin of their elbows. When a slow loris feels threatened or cornered by a predator, it raises its arms above its head. While humans look at this and mistake it for a cute gesture or a plea for a belly rub, it is actually a defensive stance. They are opening up access to their elbows. The loris will quickly lick the toxic sweat from its elbow gland, mixing the chemical with its saliva. This combination creates a highly toxic flesh-eating bite. If they bite a rival or a predator, the wound can easily become deeply infected. In humans, this specialized venom can cause severe allergic reactions, extreme pain, and even fatal anaphylactic shock. So remember, those raised hands are not an invitation for a cute interaction. It is the animal kingdom's equivalent of pointing a loaded weapon directly at your face. Moving away from the tropical forests and heading straight to Antarctica, let's visit the Adelie penguin. These animals look like tiny, clumsy gentlemen wearing permanent, well-tailored tuxedos. To survive the brutal polar climate, they have to build nests out of small pebbles to keep their eggs elevated off the freezing ice. It sounds like a peaceful, cooperative community effort, right? Well, think again, because the penguin neighborhood is actually an active crime zone. Pebbles are rare, premium real estate in Antarctica. Finding the perfect smooth rock requires walking long distances over harsh terrain. So instead of doing the actual hard work, many Adelie penguins turn into hardcore, unrepentant kleptomaniacs. A sneaky penguin will stand casually near a neighbor's nest, waiting for them to look away or turn around to adjust a rock. The very second the neighbor's back is turned, the thief waddles over at top speed, snatches a choice pebble in its beak, and casually walks back to its own nest, pretending like absolutely nothing happened. If the thief gets caught in the act, it leads to massive neighborhood drama, loud squawking arguments, and aggressive wing-flapping fights. primates. They are essentially the grumpiest, most dishonest neighbors of the polar region, running a highly organized, low-stakes, criminal underground based entirely on stealing each other's property. They wear tuxedos, but they act like pirates. Who doesn't love sea otters? They are internet legends. They hold hands while sleeping on the water, so they don't drift apart in the ocean currents. They wrap themselves snugly in giant kelp, and they have a little built-in pouch in their skin just to store their favorite rock for cracking open shellfish. They are the absolute definition of wholesome, or at least that is what they want you to think. While they look incredibly sweet on camera, sea otters can be shockingly selfish, aggressive, and dramatic when it comes to survival and resources. They are highly competitive food hoarders with massive appetites, needing to consume up to 25% of their body weight every single day just to stay warm. Because of this high demand, if a sea otter can find an easier, lazier way to get a meal, they will take it without a single shred of hesitation. They have been observed by marine biologists aggressively attacking their own friends and family members, wrestling them in the water just to rip a fresh crab or clam straight out of their paws. But the drama doesn't stop at theft. Sea otters are also known to be massive emotional drama queens. If they happen to lose their favorite rock, or if another otter refuses to give up their food, they are known to throw actual childlike temper tantrums. They will splash violently, scream, cry, and completely refuse to move or interact with the rest of their group for hours. They are cute, yes, but they definitely do not believe in sharing their toys. And finally, we saved the most shocking and controversial animal for last, the bottlenose dolphin. Globally recognized as symbols of peace, high intelligence, and cross-species friendship, dolphins are constantly praised in human culture for saving stranded swimmers, guiding ships, and playing gracefully in the waves. But ocean biologists who study them out in the wild know a much different truth. Dolphins are the ultimate chaotic pranksters of the sea. Because dolphins possess highly advanced brains, they get bored incredibly easily in the open ocean. And when a group of brilliant dolphins gets bored, they turn to mischief and psychological games. One of their absolute favorite, most bizarre hobbies involves the toxic pufferfish. Dolphins will actively hunt down an innocent pufferfish, but instead of eating it, they will gently bite and squeeze it. This forces the terrified pufferfish to inflate and release a tiny, non-lethal amount of its deadly nerve toxin. The dolphins will then take turns passing the pufferfish around to their friends like a beach ball, deliberately inhaling the toxin because it gives them a dizzy, euphoric buzz. They are essentially using marine life to get entertained. Furthermore, young dolphins regularly form teenage-style cliques or marine gangs. They spend their free time pulling mean pranks on other marine life just for a quick laugh. They will chase and bother peaceful sea turtles, pull the tails of resting seabirds, and deliberately swim up to massive sleeping whales to startle them and disrupt their peace. They aren't just smart, majestic creatures. They are essentially the rowdy high school jocks of the ocean ecosystem. So the next time you see a dolphin smiling at you, remember, they might just be plotting their next ocean heist. So, there you have it. Absolute proof that Mother Nature always balances extreme cuteness with a whole lot of attitude, ruthless strategy, and pure survival instinct. It turns out that being completely adorable isn't just a physical trait. It is the ultimate tactical shield used to get away with absolute chaos. Which of these 5 animals completely changed your perspective the most? Are you secretly respecting the hustle of the rock-stealing penguins? Or are you staying away from the slow loris? Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. If this video opened your eyes, please smash that like button to help the algorithm push this out to more nature lovers. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another deep dive. Click the video on your screen to jump instantly into our next video. Thank you for watching, stay curious, and I will see you in the next one.